You know who it is, and you know what time it is. Time to piss off some feminists, trad cucks, and whoever don't want to know the truth. Oh well, let's get started. What is going on, gents? It's R.P.M. here, reporting from Mobile Command. Gentlemen, the ingenuity of men. Now, this article is going to be brought to you by the Dollhouse and the new gynoid lineup. So yes, gentlemen, the Dollhouse not only sells regular waifus, they now sell sex bots. Oh yes, gentlemen. Oh yes. It's always good to have an evolving product. Speaking of an evolution, this article was published on the 5th of May. Drive-through strip club serves up sexy and quote-unquote safe solution for outbreak blues. Sean Bolden shouldn't be all that busy these days. He owns 2 strip clubs in Portland, Oregon, both of which were deemed non-essential in March, along with many other businesses in the state, and were ordered to close due to the spread of the outbreak. But when HuffPost spoke to him late last week, he was working overtime to juggle media requests and prepare for another weekend of quote-unquote drive-through food to go, a drive-through version of his club Lucky Devil Lounge that he recently launched to lines around the block. Now, gentlemen, talk about forced evolution. Now, yes, I remember this story because when this first happened, he started actually delivering food via the strippers. Bolden, his clubs, and its employees first made headlines, including on this website, in March, when, as a way to stay open and continue to bring in income during the government-mandated shelter-in-place order, dancers from the clubs began working as delivery people, with security guards serving as drivers. Many orders and one cease and desist letter from Uber, later Boober Eats, was the service original name. They've now come up with an even more revved up tactic to keep business booming. Since food delivery started, we've had a lot of local businesses showing us support and wanted to collaborate, Bolden said. A local event company that sets up stages, tents, things like that called us and were like, we're out of business. We're not doing anything. They offered to build us a huge tent, 2 stages, a DJ booth, a couple of stripper poles with lights, lasers, fog machines, and were like, well, just see how it goes. Once again, that is men collaborating with each other. Now, let's be perfectly honest about something. If this were a group of women, this would not have gotten off the ground. And as you saw in the original report, a lot of the women were like, oh my God, I don't have anything to do. What is going to happen to me? Boo hoo hoo. And of course, once again, it took men to figure out the problem. Anyway, here's how the new drive-through works. You pay $30 to enter and can order any food item off the menu. Once inside the tent, you're treated to a full show from a group of masked, of course, dancers. They do a song or two for each car, then they send you on your way with your food. There are tip buckets set up inside, and the dancers even have devices normally used to collect trash that allow them to collect the tips from a distance. The drive-thru has proven even more lucrative than the original food delivery program, though they're still providing that service too. We've had a non-stop line of cars wrapped around our parking lot Saturday night, Bolden said, adding that the new attraction is drawing visitors from beyond just the Portland area. Wow. 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 We had a carload of girls from Seattle, 2.5 hours away, do a road trip to Portland to our drive-thru just to get some food and see this going on, Bolden said. It's crazy. For the employees, food to go is more than just a way to keep money coming in. It's a way to get back to some sense of normalcy and creative, as Brody, who celebrated her birthday on stage last week, explained to HuffPost. It feels amazing. It's still not enough, but it feels good to move, she said. I woke up the next day and was actually sore. It had been so long since I last danced. I just need this right now. Toxic. What a name. Who also works at Lucky Devil Lounge, told HuffPost that it's also been a way to help deal with some of the negative mental effects that self-isolation has caused. It's helped my mood and my anxiety and depression during this entire pandemic because I get to have some sense of artistic expression again, she said. It's great to feel sexy. I just feel really invigorated. And she said that feeling translates to the crowds of cars showing up to the drive-thru too. You can just see our customers' smiles. I'm really happy we have this option for people, she said. It's even more exciting than the deliveries because they're getting out of the house. It's really nice. Well, gentlemen, well. You know what? I cannot knock the man's hustle. I can't. Now, once again, I'm going to reiterate this. If this had been a group of women, this would have fallen flat on its face. Why? Because, let's be perfectly honest, women would not have been able to come up with this on the fly. Nope. Now, personally, while I can't knock the idea, I can't. You have to go back and ask yourself, how bad is the simping level to where you're willing to literally get out of the house and drive through a strip club? Well, they say a simp and his money will always be parted. But yeah, sometimes I literally sit and think, is there a mental condition that compels men to give up their hard-earned money knowing that they're not going to get a return on investment? Maybe that's something for another video. I'll put a little sticky note on that. I'm going to actually look into that. Because me personally, now I've gotten to the point now that if I'm going to pay for a steak, I'm going to enjoy that steak. If I'm going to pay for a woman, I'm going to enjoy that woman for the time that I've rented her for. And this is why I have zero problems with honest sex workers. because they know what the deal is. Strippers, on the other hand, yeah, nah, nah. Gave up going to strip clubs a long time ago. You know, why pay to look at something that I can't have? Yeah, nah. But once again, whatever floats your boat. However you decide to drop your money, that's on you. Me personally, I can't do that anymore. But yes, gentlemen, yes, evolution is a great thing, particularly male creative evolution. As with the dollhouse. Now they're selling sex bots. So yeah, gentlemen, yeah. But read this short article. Let me know what you guys think. And ladies, the power is still metaphorically out in society. Feminism, for everything that you thought you got, it's pretty much out. And you've been reduced to exactly what you bring to the table, which is sex. However, we men are still evolving. So now, guess what? You're pretty much going to be rendered obsolete, because the only thing that you do bring to the table is something that has so many problems attached to it. More and more men have deemed it unnecessary. And as the dollhouse has shown you, they're evolving their product. That's all I got to say for this one. R.P.M. I am